Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Punk Rock Ham Radio, where punk rock and ham radio collide. I'm up here at Indiana Dunes State Park within Indiana Dunes National Park, going on a little hike to Dunes Prairie State Nature Preserve or something. And I plan on doing a three for POTA activation from that spot and taking a little hike. I'm going through the woods. There's a sand dune over there in the woods, and Lake Michigan's right over here, so I'm pretty pumped. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm going camping, and I got 3 videos planned for this trip, so make sure you subscribe to Punk Rock Ham Radio on YouTube and follow along on all these adventures, because I would love to bring you along with me. So I'll be starting on 17 meters today using the 17 meter dipole that I've been using. No experimenting today, just using the gear that I already own, that I know works. And band conditions look great today. I think 10 meters is wide open too. I think at some point I do want to get a linked dipole and an end-fed half wave as my potable POTA antennas. So I'd like to get on 20 meters. Even though sometimes there's contests going on and stuff, I would like to be able to switch bands without, using like a non-resonant random wire antenna. I have the 17.5 random wire antenna in my pack too, as a backup in case I do need to change bands. So let's put your hiking boots on and let's go hiking. This is KM6TWI for Punk Rock Ham Radio. Okay, so I have encountered my first sand dune. The easy way is that way. I think it goes over to the parking lot, something like that. This goes, I don't think you guys can even see this, but I got Gaia GPS here, and it's not like I'm hiking up Mount Whitney or anything, but I want to know where I'm going. Johnson Hill is up this way, so let's go this way and see what's up there. Hopefully there's a way through to the beach. Come on, we're going uphill in the sand. You take one step forward and about maybe half a step backward. And Lake Michigan is just up over yonder, so let's go see what that looks like. I have arrived at the top of this sand dune, Johnson Hill or whatever it's called. Oh, there's Lake Michigan. And straight ahead, that's Chicago. I don't know if you can see it. That's the Chicago skyline, right over there. And there's a big boat over there. So let's head down there. That's the way that I came. Down there's the easy way down there. This is maybe 100 vertical feet, if that, to get up this sand dune. What an epic view. It's just one of those mind-blowing views. It's really cool. That's a big lake, Lake Michigan. So I figured it out. Mothman lives in Lake Michigan, and the Loch Ness Monster lives in Lake Erie. These lakes are weird, man. Like, how did they get here? I'm sure it has something to do with glaciers or something interesting that I don't know about. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk down over here to the lake and make our way to Dunes Prairie Nature Preserve. Okay, I'm going down the sand dune now. This is fun. Should have brought my snowboard or a sandboard and just go carve down sand dune. Whoa! Don't break an ankle. Okay, I'm down here by the beach. Check it out. That's Lake Michigan right there. Chicago over there. I swear you can see it. There must be a way to zoom in on this camera, but I don't. Probably not very hard, but I don't have time to mess around with that. Look at this big lake. It looks like an ocean. Here's our exit over yonder this way, going up another sand dune. This way. Okay, I'm going up the sand dune now, headed to Dune Prairie Nature Preserve, up that way somewhere, with Lake Michigan in Chicago right behind me. Join me. It'll be a ton of fun, because walking up a slope in the sand isn't hard at all. Okay, it's kind of hard, but it's not like I'm going up Mount Whitney or anything. I learned this stepping technique in mountaineering school. It's called French stepping, where you go like this. Basically just cross your feet like that. I mean, you'd be on snow and ice with crampons on, but pretty sure this is kind of what that is. Get a little more traction. And if you want to rest, you just lock in your knee like that. I kind of take a rest. Or something like that. Sure is a lot better than just trying to duck walk up this, dude. Man, that is a wild sea lake. Tell you what, Lake Michigan. So, Mothman lives on the Chicago side of Lake Michigan. Don't ask me how I know that. I just know. Okay, to the top. I go up the mountain, I go down the mountain, and then go up the mountain again. I'm looking for Trail 3 to take me to the place I want to go. Okay. Indiana Dunes does not look like the rest of northern Indiana. I tell you what, that's such a breath of fresh air. I'm so pumped to be out here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a single episode of Punk Rock Ham Radio. Whew! I'm at the top. Look at that. Wow. Lake Michigan. I'll tell you one thing, I ain't coming near this lake in the winter. Screw that. Alright, this is where I gotta go now. One of these ways, I don't know. Gaia GPS and the DNR maps are pretty consistent, so I can see right where this spot is. Probably just take any of these trails, they'll probably all take me to the same place. This way looks like fun. That way. But this is the way that I want to go. That way somewhere. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Woo! Whoa! I'm gonna get sand on my shoes. I needed to wear boots and gaiters on my feet. I'm getting sand in my shoes, that's okay. Am I about to die? No. Okay. Whoa, it's way cooler down here, temperature-wise. Down on this gully, and I gotta go back up again. Is it that way or that way? What do you think? I don't know, I'm gonna go this way. That's a hole in the fence. I don't think you're supposed to go that way. Let's go this way. Okay, this'll do. Let's keep hiking. Dude, is that a yucca plant? I don't know. Kind of looks like a yucca plant from Southern California. It's not as stiff as a yucca. I don't know, maybe it's similar. We got the same little pointy guys. Go up Mount Baldy or Iron Mountain. Yeah, go up Iron Mountain in the San Gabriels and try not to get poked by one of those guys. I dare you. This just seems a little bit nicer. Oh, ow, ow. Okay. All right, dude, I'll leave you alone. Oh, look, there's another one. What are these? See, they're not as stiff as the ones in California. All right, we're going the right way. Trail 3 is dead ahead. And let's get to where we're going. Set the antenna up, set the radio up, and get on the air. And make this happen. Whoa, look at this. It's a sand dune and a prairie in one. Walking on the sand, and it's still kind of a lot of work. But here's trail 3, there's where we want to go. And look at this, a little bit higher ground over there in the trees. So depending on where that's at within the nature preserve, the boundary's over there somewhere. So let's go find that spot. Okay, this is KM6TWI. I have made it to Dunes Prairie State Nature Preserve. I'm standing like right on the border. I don't know, somewhere along here. It's not like there's a line drawn in the sand or anything. I think I'm headed for higher ground over there to set up the ham radio station. It's so quiet out here. This is so awesome. There's also a lookout tower over there, right there. And I can't believe I missed it. I totally saw that from the beach and wanted to go check it out, and I like walked right past it, but whatever. Let's go this way. I even think APRS is working out here. APRS never works in Indiana with an HT. You need like a 50-watt mobile in your car. Hiking up some big mountains in Southern California, tell you what, APRS is a useful tool for beaconing, stuff like that. Works like a champ, you know? You can have it 10,000 feet in a place like Southern California with population of lots of ham radio operators, of course it works. Out here, it's kind of a toy than a tool, but it's fun. I like playing around with APRS. It was the first like digital mode that I learned how to do. It was the first thing I learned how to do besides just talking on FM simplex and repeaters and activating summits on the air. I have reached a high point now in Dunes Prairie Nature Preserve within Indiana Dunes State Park and Indiana Dunes National Park. I can still see Lake Michigan over there. There's the highest point, probably right there. I should be able to work with this. And I found a little cactus, dude. And this is the first cactus I've ever seen in Indiana. So that probably was some kind of a yucca plant thing over there, like a sister or brother yucca. So it was a little bit different. Okay. He's not very spiky though. Okay, buddy, I'll leave you alone. About ready to put the wire up in there. Doing the same thing that I've been practicing. I've been practicing for this trip. All of those adventures have led to this. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, the 17-meter dipole, same one I've been playing with all summer, is in the air. I don't know if you can see it. One end's tied off down there. There's the top of the mast. The other end goes all in there. Nice little inverted V. The next thing to do is to set the radio up. So join me. This is KM6 TWI for Punk Rock Ham Radio. Okay, I'm all set up now. I'm on 18 at 145. I don't think anybody's using this frequency. Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India. Is this frequency in use? Standing by. I'll go ahead and self-spot myself from the Ham 2K portable logger. This log is really cool, man. I like it. I'm in a 3-fer and it accounts for all 3 parts just in the log. So hopefully that'll make my life easier when I get home. Okay, I think I'm spotted. Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India. Is this frequency in use? Standing by. Nothing heard. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India calling CQ POTA. CQ Parks on the Air. CQ Parks on the Air from US 4196 Dunes Prairie State Nature Preserve. Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India for Parks on the Air. Listening. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India calling CQ, CQ, CQ for Parks on the Air, standing by. CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India calling CQ, CQ, CQ for Parks on the Air, standing by. That sounds good.
KM6 TWI, this is November 5, Bravo, Charlie Mike.
November 5, Bravo, Charlie, Mike, you're 5-9 into the park, over.
Okay, you're 5-9 in West Texas.
Copy the 5-9 in West Texas. I'm out here at Park US 41906 at Indiana Dunes State Park, looking at Lake Michigan over in the distance. Roger.
Okay, Lake Michigan. All right, I'm talking to you on a vertical with 90 watts.
Copy that. I'm talking to you on a dipole about 20 feet into the air, running 10 watts, over.
All right, boy, you're sounding great for 10 watts. Your antenna must really be good. You say it's up 20 feet.
Yeah, it's up about 20 feet, an inverted V, like 30 feet of paracord staked into the ground on both sides, over.
Okay, well, it sounds good. I guess you're going to try to take advantage of the fairly nice weather before it gets cold.
Yep, I'm chasing around the last days of summer. You bet. I ain't coming anywhere near Lake Michigan in the wintertime.
Yeah, it sounds like chilly business. We don't even go swimming in Texas until it's over 100 degrees.
I'll take 100 degrees over the Midwestern winter any day, any day. Bring me the heat, the scorpions, and the rattlesnakes. I'll take that over this Indiana winter thing.
But ain't here sunny. I'm going to put you down in the logbook. What's your name?
My name's Alan. You're my first contact for the day, so thanks for picking me up.
All right. Yeah, I heard you calling, and I had to get this thing tuned up. The antenna works pretty good, but I like to tune it for what I'm transmitting on. It takes a little while to get it set up, but I figured you might come back on there, and when you did, I was ready for you.
Cool, man. Well, thanks so much for picking me up. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get 10 contacts, all QRP on single sideband. If I don't get 10, I'll switch over to digital, but single sideband phone is more fun.
What did you say the identifier for your park was?
I'm actually in 3 parks, but the main park I'm at is US 41906.
Okay, US 4196.
Roger, roger.
Okay, I'll write that down in the logbook. I appreciate the contact, and I'll let you get on with it.
Thank you so much for the contact. November 5, Bravo Charlie Mike from Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India 73.
Okay, have a good one. N5, BCM, clear.
Woohoo, I got one. All right, Whiskey 7, Sierra Bravo Hotel, go ahead.
Yeah, I have you a 55 in the Utah uniform Tango.
Copy the 55 into Utah. You are 55 into the park in Indiana, roger.
Thanks for the activation. Have a good time out there at 7-3.
Thanks for hunting in 7-3. It's Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, Parks on the Air, QRZ. Well, I got 3 on single sideband. That's better than none or 1 or 2.
CQ Parks on the Air, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, calling CQ, CQ, CQ for Parks on the Air, standing by.
Whiskey X-ray 7 Zulu.
Whiskey X-ray 7 Zulu, good strong signal, 5-9 into the park, over.
QSL, you are 5-9 here to northern Idaho, Alan.
Out to 5-9 in northern Idaho. How's the weather out there?
It's a little cool today. We're 65 degrees, but we are smoked in.
Very good, very good. It's 70 degrees here, blue sky, nice and warm. I am on the shores of Lake Michigan in Indiana, Indiana Dunes National Park.
Oh, sounds good, man. Hey, have a great day.
Thank you so much. You do the same. Hope you're having a great weekend. 7-3. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, Parks on the Air, QRZ. I got another one. Woohoo!
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Quebec, Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Quebec, Charlie. Go ahead.
Roger, roger. Thanks so much for pulling me out of there. You're 5-5. You're 5-5. You're in the Brunswick City.
Copy the 5-5 in New Brunswick. You are 5-9 in Indiana, across the pond here in right by Lake Michigan. Over.
Roger, roger. Thanks so much for that. Appreciate that 5-9. You have a great evening. 7-3.
You too. Have a great weekend in 7-3. This is Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, Parks on the Air, QRZ. There's DX POTA. 8 Papa 6 Papa Echo.
Roger, 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 roger. What's my signal?
In Barbados. 8 Papa 6 Papa Echo. Bravo Bravo 0008.
Roger, roger. 72 is my friend. QRZ.
Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, park to park, 3 parks.
Kilo Mike 3 again.
Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India, QSL.
Okay, I have Kilo Mike 6, Tango Whiskey India. Is that a roger, roger?
That's a roger, roger. I am at 3 parks, 3 parks.
Roger, go ahead.
The first park is US 41906, 41906. Second park, 2258, 2258. Third park, US 0765. 0765. Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Can you give me the first park? The first park. I have 2259 and 0765. Give me the first park, over.
The first park is 41906, US 41906. The second park is 22588.
Roger, roger, 58. I'm still having problems copying the very first park. 01, only, go ahead.
First park, US 41906. US 41906. Roger.
Roger, roger, I have them.
QSL, good DX, fine business. Thanks for the park to park, over.
Roger, roger, my friend. Your signal is 5 by 5, 5 in the park, over.
Copy the 5-5, you're 5-9 here in Indiana. Thanks for playing POTA. Have a great weekend, 73.
Okay, my friend, 73.
Yeah.
Good evening, with the park, 73.
Woohoo! Ah.
This is it, Papa, Big Papa Echo.
That was cool.
0008. Bravo, 0008, over.
That was Barbados. Hackleton's Cliff Park in Barbados. Bravo, 0008. That was fun. I hope he copied my park numbers right. Need 4 more.
CQ Parks on the air, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo, Mike 6 Tango, Whiskey India, calling CQ for Parks on the air listening.
Gonna switch to digital. If I kept hamming hard enough, I could probably get 4 more on single sideband, but I don't have all the time in the world. I got a lot of stuff planned today, so let's go ahead and switch to digital. We'll try a couple more times and then we'll make the switch. Now, there's a bunch of signals on FT8. It's nice and peaceful out here. FT8 noises. Okay, my work here is almost done. I'm getting my 10th contact. So the park will be activated. I got 6 single sideband and 4 on FT8. I think I'm gonna get my 10 and run. I have a big day planned and doing another activation from the campsite in the next video. Cool, I just got them. The park is activated. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, Punk Rock Ham Radio on YouTube, and tag along on this adventure and the next adventure and the adventure after that. I'd love to bring you along with me and we'll have a lot of fun. This is KM6 TWI for Punk Rock Ham Radio. I'm all packed up. Took everything down, put everything back in my backpack. I'm back on the trail. I ended up with 12 QSOs in total. It took me about an hour and a half. Got 6 single sideband and 6 digital on FT8. Really wanted to do the whole activation on single sideband, but I'm running out of time. I got more stuff planned. I'm going to be activating on 40-meter Envis from the campsite, so that'll be fun. And I'm hungry. I'm gonna go make some cheeseburgers. And my batteries are dying. My GoPro battery's dying. My phone battery's dying. Let's make our way back to the campsite. I'm going this way to the east. Following this trail should bring us back closer to where we started. Thanks so much for watching and for joining me on another Parks on the Air ham radio activation. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is KM6 TWI for Punk Rock Ham Radio. Thanks for watching and 7-3.